Okay, I want you guys to go back with me for a few minutes and think about your childhood. What was it like? For me, I remember running around the backyard barefoot, my brother picking up snakes, playing with Barbies, playing house with my dolls, wearing pigtails. All of us have memories of what it was like being a child, and tonight that's what we're going to talk about, what it means to be a child. And I don't know if you guys know what this is. This is a bug zapper. And this was the Christmas gift of 2009. When my husband opened this, he was ecstatic. He ran around the house, zapping everything he could, watching bugs shrivel up into a little ball, or lose their limb, or shatter into a million pieces. He had so much joy, and as I watched him, I just looked at him and I thought, he's such a little boy. My husband has a very childlike heart. And there's a scripture, and all throughout the Gospels actually, and Jesus says, in order to enter my kingdom, you have to become like a little child. So what exactly did he mean when he said that? Before we get into that, I just want to share with you guys some statements from children, as well as things parents have said or learned from their kids. And the first one is, kids were asked to give instructions on life. And there's 3 responses that I have here, and the first one is, sleep in your clothes, because then when you wake up, you're already dressed. Or, never try to hide a piece of broccoli in a glass of milk. Or a little boy said, always wear a hat when you're feeding seagulls. Another little girl was asked, she's age 8, she was asked, what do you think is the proper age to get married? She said, 84, because then you guys can spend all your time loving each other in the bedroom. Mike, age 10, was asked, what do most people do on a date? And he said, well, the first date, they just lie to each other, and then that usually leads to a second date. Or when asked to write a letter to God, these are some of the kids' responses. Dear God, I want to be just like my daddy when I grow up, but with not so much hair all over. Or, dear God, did you mean for the giraffe to look like that, or was that an accident? Dear God, instead of letting people die and making new ones, why don't you just stick with the ones you have now? And lastly, dear God, I think about you sometimes, even when I'm not praying. And then these last statements are from parents and things they've learned from probably some pretty crazy situations inside their house. The first one is, Legos will pass through the digestive tract of a 4-year-old. Number 2, a king-size waterbed holds enough water to fill a 2,000 square foot house 4 inches deep. Number 3, the spin cycle on a washing machine does not make earthworms dizzy. However, number 4, is it will make cats dizzy. And number 5, when a cat gets dizzy, it throws up twice its body weight. Number 6, always look in the oven before you turn it on. And number 7, no matter how much Jell-O you stick in a swimming pool, you are never going to walk on water. As you can see, children are creative, they're simple, they're profound, they're wise, they're honest, they're hilarious. And I think Jesus knew what he meant when he told us we have to become like a little child to enter the kingdom of heaven. However, having a childlike spirit has nothing to do with our age, but it has everything to do with our hearts.